Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having a wonderful day. In today's video we're going to be doing the September 2022 Book of the Month choices. If you don't know what Book of the Month is, it is a book subscription service where you can get hardcover books for $16.95 a month. You pay a month subscription and you can add on 2 extra books for an additional price. And once you become a BFF, which is like their reward systems, you get different perks on books when you complete challenges and discount. I have been with Book of the Month since July of this year, and so far I've really enjoyed it. If you want to know what the choices were for last month, go check out that video. And if you want to know what I read last month from Book of the Month was When We Were Bright and Beautiful by Gillian Medoff. It was a psychological thriller. I did a whole review on that book, so if you just go to my book review playlist, that video is in there. This month we get to choose from 5 books. So our first book is Love on the Brain by Easley Hazelwood. And this was my choice for the Book of the Month. And my book has already been shipped, and I picked that out this morning, and it's already been shipped to me. That's another thing about Book of the Month. It is shipped so quickly. From the time you check out to the time it's delivered is only a few days, depending on where you live. Book of the Month is in New York, if I'm not mistaken, and I live in Maryland, so it doesn't really take that long. So this is Love on the Brain by Easley Hazelwood. I honestly chose this book because I was listening to Rihanna Love on the Brain when I was picking out my book for Book of the Month. And I didn't go through any of the synopsis or anything like that for any of the books. I was listening to Love on the Brain and then I just chose the book. So let's get our friend so we can learn what this book is about, because I don't even know. It is a romance book. Romance books are my favorite type of book, and this is a repeat author. I do know that you can get Easley Hazelwood's book, The Love Hypothesis, on Book of the Month. So if you want to pick that one up too, you can. Okay guys, this book combines 2 of my favorite things: a good romance story and science. If you don't know, I have always had a love for science and math things. My favorite sciences fall into physics and chemistry, and you can preview and read a sample of the book if you choose to before you make your Book of the Month choice, but I never do that because it's like I want to be surprised, and like once I start reading a book I barely ever put it down. So the sample, if I read the sample, I still have to wait to get my book, and I don't like doing that because I like to read all at once. So our second book is The Addict Child. It's by Lola J. It's a historical fiction. So let's see what this one is about. I don't read a lot of historical fiction. From time to time I will, but it's not like a genre I read a lot. I usually read romance stories and mysteries, but I do care for historical fictions every now and then. So I'm not opposed to reading historical fiction. Okay, the synopsis of the story makes me want to cry. Why would you hold anybody in the attic? And I want to know what's the big secret. I would definitely read this book, but I needed something lighthearted after the whole psychological thriller. So that was one reason why I didn't choose this book. And I really wanted to get back into a romance. Our third book is by Sarah Addison Allen. It's a magical realism. I'm not sure if I've actually read anything that is magical realism. I love the blue birds on the cover. Okay, now this book I have some questions about. In particular, I have questions about the 3 ghosts. I want to know, does she see the ghosts? Can she hear the ghosts? And do the ghosts live in the house with her? Or do they just live around the neighborhood? I want to know more about these ghosts, because if she can only hear them, that's one thing. But what if she can see and hear them? I have some questions about that. But this book sounds very interesting to me, especially about the ghost. I want to know more about the ghost. And why are the 2 sisters estranged? Why is there a lonely chef? But the ghost and the whole idea of magic is the thing that intrigues me about this book. Our 4th book is Killers of a Certain Age. This book is by Deanna Rayborn, and it is considered a mystery. Okay, this book, if y'all are about to retire, why do these people want to hurt you? Why do they want to get rid of you? What kind of agency is this museum? How much harm, how much information can be harmful in a museum? I'm assuming that the museum is a cover-up for some other type of agency, and a museum is their cover, because I can't figure out, you work for a museum but they want to hurt you. So what else could a museum know that could get other people in trouble? I have not a clue, but it's definitely something I'm thinking about when it comes to reading this book, or thinking about reading the book. The museum has to be a cover-up for some other agency, because in my mind I can't think of anything else that a museum could do that would put a whole bunch of people in harm, to where they want to be getting rid of people that used to work for them now that they're retiring. Your retirement is supposed to be your time to relax, which I do understand some people don't see themselves not working, so some people choose not to retire. Our last book for the month is The Fortunes of Jaded Women. This book is by Carolyn Hung. Please forgive me if I mispronounce this woman's name, because I do not know how you say her last name. Jaded Women. This could be a lot of different things, because there's a lot of stereotypes when it comes to calling people jaded. So I'm curious, and this one is a contemporary fiction. This is her debut for Book of the Month, or this might be her first book. Hold on. It says, when you hover over debut, it says, "We love supporting debut authors. Congrats to Carolyn Hung on her first book." So this is her first book, guys. So congratulations to Carolyn. But let's see what it's about. Okay, guys, this book intrigues me, because I would want to know, why would anybody curse anybody because they decide to leave their marriage. And then the whole psychic and the new prophecy, the whole psychic thing with the new prophecy and all of that. But I'm still trying to figure out, why would you curse somebody because they decide to leave their marriage? That's their choice, and maybe they had good reason to leave their marriage. I don't know, but I'm curious about all 5 books this month, so I may have to come back and pick any of the other 4 that I didn't choose up later down the line. So let me know down in the comment, what book would you choose to read this month? And if you want to sign up for Book of the Month, I have a referral link that will make your first month of Book of the Month, I believe, $9.99. This video is not sponsored. The referral link is not an affiliate link, so I do not make money off the link, but I do get a free credit for Book of the Month if you sign up using my link. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, I'm always thinking of you, sending my love, and bye for now.